Hello guys and gals, welcome to another episode of How I Tank. This episode's featuring the ARL V39 Tier 6 Tank Destroyer on the French tree. I guess I should add. Now this tank receives a lot of flack from a lot of people. I can understand why. It's got no armor, it's got a big profile. It doesn't have the greatest camo values in the game, but it does happen to have one hell of a gun. Don't worry about me, just sorting out my now apparently fucking trademarked giant minimap at the beginning of recordings. Yeah, 212 and 240 damage. That is great for tier 6. I believe it also gets a 100mm cannon if you so choose to use. That is from the S35CA. It's got 160 pen, 300 damage, and it may have better rate of fire. I'm pretty sure it's got worse accuracy. Oh man, Halo. Halo music. Yeah, same as the last video, I've got an internet radio playing because I've apparently decided I'm just going to record everything today because I don't want to lose all my game replays when the game updates, because that sucks. Because then I have to get a bunch of other game replays and all that sort of stuff. It's no fun. Now, my main choosing for going down here is because the ARL is, all in all, a sniper. It can't do much else. It does not have the armor to do anything. It doesn't have the size to do much of anything. It doesn't have the speed. It's just, it can point its gun in a direction and lay waste to things, especially if they're tier 6 or lower. Actually, even tier 7 tanks can get their asses blown to pieces, really. So we're rolling this way. See, north isn't the greatest in terms of firepower, but it's okay. It should be able to hold its own. Or so I think, as always. So now I'm definitely spotted. I know this, but I'm like, hopefully I can peek out without taking too many shots. Just see people firing at me.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
If I wasn't going to shoot that M37 right there, I definitely would have shot at where that shot came from, because that shot, I can probably see it again. This guy right here. Oh, wait, and another shot, so a guy right there. There he is. Yeah, and that VK does not have his big gun, actually. He's got a smaller one. Which explains why he's firing so damn fast. Nerd Rage. That's one hell of a lot of rage there, because Rage is randomly typing things out. So, I'm doing the one job I can, that's trying to hold this south flank as best I can and help us push forward and win all the internet tank ladies. Get very unlucky there in two ways. One, my shot hits the VK in a terrible spot, and two, it actually, because it hit the VK on the top, like just barely hit him, it did not hit the M4 that was driving behind him. So, another thing that ARL, I guess, has, which is a good point, is it's got over 80 rounds in it, I believe, which is absurd. So you can just fire for days on end. You don't have to worry about anything in terms of ammo capacity. So even if you're like, I may hit that guy, if you've got no chance of being spotted, no chance of taking damage, you may as well fire at him. Like, nothing to lose. I love that. Cover every flank. That's rule number 1 of tanks. Kinda, yeah. Kinda, sorta. But how you do that can be done in many different ways. I got very lucky with a 300 damage roll on him, and then get lucky again because he does not want to use a fire extinguisher, so he burns out. I put another shot into him just for the sake of seeing if I needed it or not, so I wasn't sure when his fire was going to burn out. Now at this point I saw 3 things driving up north, so I figure more likely than not I'm going to have to go back to base. Oh, sorry, I actually have that minimap mod where it shows their last spotted positions on this. Huh, what do you know? I forgot all my old mods. I don't have that one now. Tempted to get it, but not really. This AT2 does a pretty decent job of holding base there. Except he's a jerk. If you blow someone up in tanks, don't bother yelling at owned. It's unnecessary. Like, I know everyone's probably been on the receiving end of that. It's just stupid. If you've been killed, it's already bad enough, especially if it's by like a low tier tank. Only really like verbalize something, like if you're saying like laugh out loud or something silly like that. Feel free if it's something that's actually funny and if the other guy will actually find it funny. If not, you're just making the guy mad. There's no reason for that. Everyone gets mad at tanks. I'm gonna bet even like the kindest person would get angry at friggin' World of Tanks. It just has that, it somehow pushes everyone's buttons. I took a shot there, just hoping to see if that N6 maybe rolled back up. No reason not to, everything's far away from me. And I've got, like even here halfway through, if not all the way through the game, I've got 60 rounds really. And you'll probably have seen by now, this entire time I've been at the very back of all our tanks. Because that's what this thing is, it's a damage machine. So you can just keep firing at guys. Now, only now am I really starting to roll up into a more forward position where I'm chancing taking a hit. I can get one shot by two of the half the remaining tanks now, with the SU-100Y and KV-1S. But the thing is, they have to actually hit me, and if I manage to take off a shot then run away, they're not likely to be able to get a shot on me in time because of their terrible Russian accuracy and aim time. And I can see the... Actually, now that I think about it, how does the SU-100Y die? Does it get blown up by artillery? That's what my money's on. That thing's friggin' huge. No, I'm like, I can wait on the 1S or try and help the VK. Still fighting with it, not sure what to do. Then I notice things in base start to die, and that's not good. Notice T-25 going back, I'm like, he may be able to do it, but I never trust anyone with anything in World of Tanks unless they're in my platoon. Although I platoon with less, like, people with worse stats more than I platoon with people with good stats. I don't know why. I just run into random people like, hey, want to platoon with two? And I'm like, sure. And or random other people like, hey, want to platoon? I'm like, yeah, I'll platoon with you. Now we roll up here. I'm like, 1S is probably trying to pincer. Yeah, there's that jerk. Take a snapshot, manage to hit him, run away. Quickly turned for the VK because I figure he's probably gonna try and kill me. Yeah, there he is. Take another shot, get lucky again, and hit him. Artillery did a good job hitting him. Wasn't necessary, but still did a good job. Now notice the PZNA coming back, so I can leave my back to him, and he'll spot anything that tries to get to me. And I figure, whatever, the 1S is probably running away if he hasn't been spotted yet. So I check up here. Like, no, nothing yet. Doing a little dance because I don't want to go too far forward. Then my little PZNA managed to spot him. Scares the crap out of me because I see he's behind me. I'm like, wait a minute, why is he down there? The NA should have run away at this point, not tried to do anything like this, because he gets shot and blown up. So I simply put a shot to the back of the 1S turret. Tank Sinatra. It was nice knowing you, Tank Sinatra. Well, not really, because you had the intent to shoot me in the face. To be fair, I had the intent to shoot you in the back of the face, so it's all good. So now I figure AT2 is either coming down, or he's coming down the middle of the map one way or another, more likely than not, because he probably thought they were already winning, so he was moving just for the sake of just trying to get some damage in one way or another. If something ran away, or he ran into that scout that was the NA that was down there. Now the AT2 is last spotted in H0. I get a... He says he's in J7. I'm like, whatever. He must be down here. Zang man telling me to cap. Hell, screw you. I'm not doing that. I am super tank. The one thing that ARL never has to worry about is penetrating. It is a penetration master. It knows how to get in there one way or another. Yeah, you heard that right. That's the ARL for you. It's not the prettiest son of a bitch ever, but you can definitely get in there. There's the AT2, hiding behind that building. Oh, wait, no, he's hiding. Again, I've got so many rounds. The only advantage that gives him is it gives him a chance to shoot me. Oh, he gets tracked, that's why he stops. I was wondering why he stopped to shoot me. I managed to go over his turret. He proceeds to just lay pain into me until his track is repaired. Then I'm wondering why the hell he's running away. Get kind of lucky with that shot because it hit him in the side of the turret, so... Like, I'm sure I could have bounced off of him, but it would have been a pretty low chance. I would have had to hit him in, like, the slanted part of his front armor. Even then, I was above him. Now for this game, 8 kills, that's pretty good. I liked it. And with that poor KV, I destroyed 11 modules on his tank as he burned. At the end of that, he must have just been swearing and mad. Because I don't think I didn't get his tracks, so it would have been 11 things inside his tank. I didn't do as much damage as I would have wanted to, because I only did 2,600, which is still pretty good, considering the next best was a TOG 2. Oh my. It was a TOG 2 with 1,000 on, well, for our team. The enemy team actually had the SE100Y doing 2,300, the M6 doing 1,700, 1S doing 1,500. They had a lot of pretty good tanks. We just had... Actually, I don't know how we really won that. It simply came down to our luck of the draw, really, I guess. The way we encountered them would have been what gave the win to us. Because both teams were pretty solid. So that's the ARL. All in all, I think it's a very good sniper. That's all it has. I wish I could say it's better than it is, because I enjoyed it. It was okay for me. The ARL 46 is definitely better, though. And the 48, I'm kind of looking forward to, because it's got a lower profile than the 46. And then, of course, at the very end of the tree, the Tier 10 Foch 155, with its 3-shot autoloader and 850 damage shells. Yeah, the heck. Don't mind me, I apparently have a bruise on my booby. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Whatever. That's that. If you have any tank requests, like anything from Tier 5 and below, I can easily buy and play for you. If you have anything above that, it'll come down to if I own it, or if it's on sale, or if I'm needing to get it kind of thing. Because I'm more than happy with helping people with tanks, or if you have any mechanics that you're wanting me to go over or anything like that, I'm more than happy to help with that. Because I think the only thing that really separates players is how much they know the game. Stats don't mean much, because you can easily get really good kind of overnight in the game if you pay attention to different mechanics and things like that. Or if you're playing the right tank. Like the KV is a very forgiving tank, and that it has a lot of armor, so it helps you in playing pretty much any style that you want to play. So that's the end of this episode. I guess I'll record another episode again today, so I'll have 4 episodes to upload. Oh man. See you guys next video, hopefully. That'll most likely be an M4 game where I get 3k damage. If I have it still. I may have deleted the replay. Who knows. So yeah.